To figure out where that home plate umpire wants it. There you see Sacco in the leadoff spot against Langdon.
Yeah, I think that's awesome that she's in the leadoff spot. You know, they're really looking for that spark plug. And
first of two that will play today because of a rain out last night, and Sacco immediately goes deep.
Yeah.
One hop off the wall and left, and she cruises in with a leadoff double.
Yeah, that was a nice swing. She kind of inside out at that ball, it looked like from here, but yeah, I know talking with Coach Lawson, she really likes to pitch by committee. I know that arms a little bit differently, but you know, it's hard to adjust to that many pitchers, and against a team like this that can really swing it.
Haven't been with us before. John Kropp Stadium, the dimensions are 200 in each line and 220 to straightaway center field.
And the wind's blowing out, it looks like, a little bit.
Did you ever play in a game here where the wind wasn't blowing out?
Oh yeah, there were quite a few actually that were blowing in from right field. That's
to get a jump. That's off the fist. Is it going to find ground? Yes, it is. And Stiles is able to score because she was able to get the jump on that 3-2 pitch. Didn't have to wait to see if the ball was going to find grass. High chopper to third. And the throw across the diamond, and the inning's over. But winningest pitcher on this Bulldog squad gets the start.
Yeah, I mean, look at those innings pitched. I mean, you can definitely tell she's the workhorse. Yeah, that's definitely something that's really good for a pitcher to have in her back pocket. You can throw it out at any time. Keeps the batters on their toes.
Chafin with that 2.65 ERA and a record of 18-7. Leadoff hitter Allie Hutchins. She'll be followed by Plotz, Borzilleri, Blum, Mitchell, Reisner, Hutchins, Carissa Hamilton, and Emery Donaldson.
Yeah. Blum having that batting average as a freshman and tied for first on the team, that just shows that, you know, they got someone good in her, and that
you could put her anywhere in the lineup, and she could get it done for you.
And that's the best kind of player to have, you know. You can throw her wherever you need her. Fill a hole maybe somewhere.
Who we talked about in our open. Fly to right.
Yeah, that was not a bad pitch to swing at all.
Off the fist. Is there enough room? Back to the screen. That is nicely played. And true story. You go down there in the middle. You go down there on Christmas night.
Interesting.
And the lights are on.
Well,
on the
clearly,
baseball field.
They found something. You got to get some sort of strikes going and get back in the groove of things, but that's hard. The leadoff, I mean, you have to see some pitches, and that's hard to adjust to, and you just have to really pay attention and then pass it along to your teammates. But for me, I think maybe a few pitches just because I had that advantage of seeing other people's at-bats as well.
And this has kind of been the story with Sydney Langdon. Got her swinging.
Yep, and that's exactly what she needs to keep doing. That was a perfect pitch for that situation.
A leadoff double back in the first. And the Mississippi State folks are able to tell us that that was her 27th extra base hit of the year.
You get progressively better as you have more experience, but that jump, that's a testimony to her hard work.
That ball is hit a lot better than it looks. It'll stay in with the wind blowing in. But, I mean, she just missed that. She has got keeping Hull from advancing.
And even though that wasn't a strike, I mean, I don't know, is that the first changeup that we...
It's inside, runner goes. And is that going to be interference? Oh, so they blew it dead beforehand.
Yeah, you can't really pitch right down the middle of this. Kylie Edwards, I mean, she has power. She has the average. She has the home runs, the RBIs. Even though there's 2 outs, she can do some damage.
With 2 on and 2 out. Off the fists. Blum goes back near the track and hauls it in.
It would be interesting to see if he just doesn't like the outside corner in general or just not that side.
Mitchell with the bunt. And Kentucky, not only one of the most frequent sacrifice teams in the country, but one of the most successful. Development of this program too, because it wasn't like that when you first got here, right?
It was not. But even starting in our warm-ups, she started to have us all, even the big power hitters, Aaron, Koffel, we would all practice our bunting before the games.
There's a liner to second. And the inning is over. Still nothing going for the Cats.
You can still hit the corners and spin it well and let your defense work.
I wouldn't think Mississippi State would fashion itself as a sacrifice team.
No, I would not. I mean, their numbers show otherwise,
right.
But
maybe two. Turn and just couldn't get it there in time. Ball wasn't hit quite hard enough. That's a shot down to third. Handled nicely, and the turn again. I feel like Hutchins has done this year, trying to fill your shoes.
I think she's done a good job. You know, it's hard coming in as an underclassman
and popped her up on the infield. Donaldson gets it.
Huge difference maker, and you know that shows all the hours you put in. I mean, 6 a.m. lifts. Sometimes they're not the easiest, but
who have had their share of games this year where they have had trouble stringing hits together.
I think Kentucky's just got to look for putting the ball hard in play somewhere.
Boy, that foul. She tried to check her swing and it went straight down. Ooh, like the front of the knee.
Yeah, I shouldn't protect her. That still hurts.
And that got all protector, but yeah.
She might have a good bruise.
Bet it's not the first one she's had this year.
Definitely.
Chafin to work again at 3-2. That time he got it. Bobby Del Mayo rings it up. Ball is chopped up the middle. There's a bunt. Sacrifice will work as Langdon goes to first. Just missed that. Langdon able to change that eye angle.
Yeah, I mean, that's a jump in the batting average there. I mean, she's more consistent this year, it looks like, putting the ball more in play, maybe a few more singles and not so much.
That batting average. That ball is hit pretty well. Back to the track and hauled in back there by Mitchell. When you're in a period where these hits are coming so infrequently, do you have to guard against pressing? That ball's hit pretty well. Straightaway center, gone! And just when her team needs it, Plotz goes deep.
Yeah, that was perfectly hit. She was on time for that one, and that's exactly what they needed. That should be the spark plug right there.
And as you talked about earlier, she went right after, and that's what she's doing. This was the second time she went after the first pitch. Chopper to short. Handled by Edwards. And Allie Blum stands in, and she certainly got the pop in her bat to take one out of here, where she just hasn't looked like she's been on time at all.
Yeah, sometimes there's just that one game or a few games where it just seems out of sync, and I think we've seen that with multiple hitters in this lineup today for Kentucky, but I think that was a good job fouling one off, so she's just got to get on rhythm and attack a good pitch that's good for her. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a good full pitch. And there's that first pitch changeup.
Mitchell hustling down the
And
line.
it worked.
And now she's going to try to go to second. Yeah, she got her.
Yeah.
I don't know that Mitchell. 5 hits between these two teams.
Yeah. I think they just got to keep swinging it. I mean, there's been balls put in play. They're just not getting all of it. You know, when it's getting later in the game, you got to try to make an adjustment to try to attack the zone more. I know that outside corner he's still not given to either pitcher, but
I mean, that's what I was going to get to. The fact that she said she could now handle her pitching staff a little differently.
yeah.
As that ball is flown up to the infield. That is all kinds of trouble. Wow. That to the shortstop. Boy, what were we just talking about? Back in the 4th. So you've got Edwards at 3rd, Sells at 2nd, and Sosa at 1st. And that ball shot into left field for a base hit. Edwards scores. They're waving him home, and boy, that was an aggressive play down there at 3rd base.
Only swing at pitches that, you know, are right there.
And that's a called strike. Reisner goes, and she's punched out. The Wildcats now 26 of 37 on the year. And that ball was waiting for her.
Yeah.
And that one stayed upstairs. Snap throw back to first, boy, and it just about got her.
But she doesn't know if she's ever had a team that's had this many pickoffs. I mean,
Set to come with a 2-1 pitch. Another snap throw. Oh boy, they might want to take a look at that one. She may have missed the tag.
it is a matter of if she. It looked like her glove hit the top of the
Ruling
bat.
on first base on a pickoff play, and that is being challenged by Mississippi State.
I feel like I don't see it
After
a
review,
lot.
the ruling on the field is upheld. Runner is safe. That is Mississippi State's first challenge.
And so back-to-back walks.
Kentucky number 99, Emory Donaldson.
Donaldson at first.
For Kentucky, your third baseman.
And you've got the top of the order up.
Just her as a catcher in general. I feel like I don't see it a lot or very often, and she just did it 3 times in 1 inning. She's trying to get the momentum back to her team so they can go in and hit.
That's why I could never coach. About Wesolowski throwing back behind him.
Exactly. They're free to run.
This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Line foul down toward the Kentucky dugout.
She's seeing.
Popped her up. Edwards has got it, and that is a huge out. The Cats leave them loaded, or excuse me, at home. And so right now, heading into the top of the 6th, it's Mississippi State 3 runs, 5 hits, an error. 2 earned, 6 walks, 2 strikeouts, a total of 97 pitches. And she is still responsible for Kiara Sells, who's on first. Sacco is senior from Marrero, Louisiana, who transferred from Louisiana Tech. So there's the bunt. Sacrifice works, and that's about as well as Hutchins could have played it. Kylie Edwards, you just see there with those 8 homers on the year. Edwards walked and scored last time up. And that one stays upstairs. Shortstop, and it goes over Reisner's glove. Throw to home, isn't in time.
Game of softball, you got to go full out.
That ball is hit well to left, out to the track, and hauled in out there by Blum. State gets another run on no hits. How about that play? Boy, and that 0-2 pitch got her again. 7th strikeout for Chafin. And that ball is shot through the left side. Wesolowski. Boy, she's been picking people off base, and freshman Anna Mock, 33, in there to play short. That ball's just foul. That's not unusual when you look down this Mississippi State roster. Boy, she hit that one right on a button too, and over the head of Blum. They'll hold the lead runner, Wesolowski, at third. Hall has herself a 3-for-3 day. And Kiara Sells stands in with a count 1-1. That ball hit off the end of the bat, and it falls in front. That'll score. Sacco to second. They'll get the out at first. In the meantime, another run in Hull. Score. Hit pretty well to left. Carries to the track and gone. I thought it was hit pretty well, but that wind blowing from left to right and slightly in. But still, Barbary got enough of it to go deep for a 2-run bomb.
Time she finally made that adjustment, it was a little up. It still didn't really look like she got all of it to me, but she got through the day.
That's Barbary's 9th home run of the season. Here's a full count pitch. And that one finds a way to get through the infield. Another base hit for the Bulldogs. That's their 10th hit of the day. And here stands in the freshman Morgan Stiles on this Mississippi State team today. And she rips it into left center. Blum couldn't come up with it cleanly, then misses the cutoff. So there's Zion Romero from Elsinore, California.
Does look like Langdon here is pounding the zone a little bit more than she was before.
Popped her up. And that ball's still carrying out there to the track finally Blum hauls it in. Runners tag. That one stays outside, and the inning continues. Wasilowski, RBI single last time up. Boy, and she's hit that a ton. That is gone. Top of the fence. 3-run shot. And it's 12-1.
That was another good piece of hitting right there. She's having a good day.
Yes, she is.
Yep. You don't have to do too much with that one. She just put a good swing on it, and it's going to go.
Three base hits and a walk. And that one will take us to the 7th. Ball is hit pretty well. Right fielder turned around and gone. So Mitchell gets one over the fence in right. That's her 5th homer of the year. Both of Kentucky's runs today have come on solo homers.
She sat back a little bit. It was an elevated changeup.
Handled down there at third by Barbary. And the Bulldogs are just 1 out away. Nice play down there. And Barbary stabs one, and that's it. So for the Wildcats, 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors.